Welcome to Crafty Hints. I'm Chantel. As we transition into winter from Christmas, I thought that I'd show you how I made this cocoa and cookies sign. You just want a Dollar Tree chalkboard, and I cut out the letters on my Cricut, but you could definitely use the Dollar Tree letter stickers or some from Hobby Lobby. And I also used some antique wax. And I just took a wet wipe and I rubbed this all over that unfinished wood on the chalkboard. The wet wipe is handy, and that's your crafty hint today, as it takes off a little bit as it also applies it, so you don't have to go back later and wipe it off with like you do a normal stain. So after I got that finished, I got my letters and just folded it so I could find the center, and then I just marked the center of my chalkboard. So I got that ruler in the hardware section. It's really handy as you can measure it two different ways. And now I'm just going to apply my letters here. This chalkboard isn't perfectly smooth like a lot of chalkboards are. It has a little bit of texture, so it didn't want to go on quite as easily, but it takes just a little bit of finesse to get the transfer tape off. And I just used my little Cricut squeegee here to help get those to adhere. And my C's just a little bit off, so I straightened that up and then just rubbed back over the letters to make sure that they are all adhered properly. And you could definitely leave it just like this if you don't want it to have a little bit of a winter theme. But I decided to take a little piece of pick. Actually, I think this was off of one of my white churches that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, but you could use any embellishment you want. You could use, a bow, you could use some greenery, whatever you think would finish off your sign to fit your decor. And I apologize, this is just a little bit off camera. So I just clipped this down so that it will fit the top of my sign properly, and added a little bit of hot glue and press that in there. I will get you right back in frame in just a second. Again, I apologize. I was trying to get a nice close-up shot of this being done. And this little pine cone, I had just added a little bit of white paint to it to give it that snowy effect as well. So here it is, just glued on the top very easily. Again, this is a pretty simple project. And never feel just because you don't have a Cricut or a cutting machine that you can't do these. There are so many letters out at Hobby Lobby or Walmart or any of your craft stores. And that's it. As simple as that, we've got this nice and complete for our cocoa bar. I do hope that this inspired you just a little and that you'll subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much for watching.